Alright, it's quick little video time. Got the sound guard going on this guy. Looking for a tripod for this guy. Does not appear that I'm going to have a lot of luck. Unless I go with one of these tripods and my little thing, which might not be available at the moment. By my little thing, I mean the damn holder. Which I don't know the location of. So I'm gonna use this little thing. Oh man. I hate when I lose shit. Okay, so anyhow. It is Thursday, February 8th, 8:11 in the AM. I'm 3D printing. I've got this guy, these guys. I've got these couple guys. It's all beautiful. I must say, the Megasilic temperature's at 250. This has 3mm filament. It's 215, I don't know why. Filament's fucked up, nozzle's clogged. I'm gonna print some more shit. Not sure what to print yet. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna get some coffee. And then I was gonna go over some of the news. I really wanna do some Twitch streaming. Very well may. I figure I should probably make this video and post it. Turn my music down there. How do I set this thing up to there we go. Get ourselves a coffee cup. Coffee's fairly warm. I think this would do. This was made last night. Which is less than ideal, but it's warm enough to drink. With my good eye closed. This is what I want to hear. Been singing this shit since last night. Oh, incidentally, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. You can't tell. There's the old Faithful truck there. I don't have a name for her off the top of my head. It's not good. I'm a bad parent. Here's a part that I need to finish, incidentally. I got a couple things, a whole bunch of things in the works. This is an outlet cover a buddy of mine designed. Or thought up. I drew it up, printed it. I should have a new connector for the bed heater on this Taz. It's out of commission at the moment, and I've just got so much shit to print. I need to print more, but I've got 2 printers going at the moment, so I feel productive enough. I can wait for more until further notice. Oh yeah, you gotta love that stuff. Got a lot to do. I made a list last night. It goes on and on, my friends. I also need to go into the bathroom and wash my face right quick, and then probably head back to the house, take a shower. I haven't brushed my teeth since yesterday. Been thinking about living out of the back of my truck. We'll see how that goes. Got some friends who let me stay with them right now. They've been letting me stay with them for months. I've been dubbed the chicken tender because I take care of the chickens a lot of the times when they're out of town, and just generally gave them some fresh water this morning. The water was frozen. So I guess I really am the chicken tender. So let me show you what I got going on here. Important shit I feel like you should know. I go to Reddit and I save the fucking pages because they blow my mind. I could edit this stuff if I save it as PDFs as we go. And I guess I could hit this light too. I'm going to be taking video. I might as well make it as good as I can, right? More coffee, more coffee. love me some Soundgarden. Okay, so we've got some amazing stories coming down the pipeline at the moment. We have orangutan shot with air gun 130 times in second Borneo killing. Ooh, how exciting, right? I don't want to read it. It's from ABC News. I don't even know what point of sharing the story, I guess, because it sucks. I want everybody to know. I need to add my mouse to the list of things to do and develop. Coming down the pipeline. SpaceX's Starman misses Mars orbit, heads to asteroid belt, from CBC.ca. Matt872000 has a good comment, in my opinion, on it here. Caught my attention. I thought, what? Did they fuck it up? Matt 8672,000 says, this article seems to be blasting the launch as not very successful. The main mission was to show that Falcon Heavy could take a payload outside of Earth's orbit. It was a test that passed with flying colors. They were trying something new with the middle booster, and will try again. The car was never meant to go into Mars orbit. It was going to be in a solar orbit near Mars. It looks like they had more fuel than expected, so it's in a bigger orbit, but still solar orbit. Newt with 3 E's says, yep, not a miss at all. Better than expected even. Before the launch, Elon was giving doubt that they would be able to even make it out as far as Mars. Tal Lepton misses, exceeds is more accurate, and the car is playing life on Mars, not Space Oddity. So fucking awesome. Good post. And here we go, the big one. Vietnam jails activists for 14 years for live streaming pollution march. Wong De Min had posted footage on Facebook of fishermen protesting following a huge chemical spill from a steel plant. Lord Krang 666 says, Vietnam pushes propaganda that the government is different from the times when they tortured POWs and executed people for not going with the party line. They are the same inhumane control freaks whose ideas are so weak that they cannot stand open discussion for the free flow of ideas. Excuse me. This prison sentence is barbaric. NASA scientist says, this really needs to be front page. I understand there are a lot of issues in the world that require people's attention. When you are jailed for 14 years for saying things that should be protected speech, that demands special attention. People need to speak out against this, especially people with followers and influence. Formosa Plastics Group is a Taiwanese company, so this should be plastered all over Taiwanese social media to see if local pressure can help too. I only wish there was a more concrete path to justice than hoping a story gets enough attention, media attention, rather, to scare the right people into backing down. Waiver Tango says protected speech does not exist in communist countries, especially those reaping the benefits of the legislation they have passed. Plus, no one will even attempt to do anything beyond a strongly worded letter since they are backed by China. You either tout the party's philosophy or you get the ball and chain. Biggie Eagle says you're talking out of your ass if you think Vietnam is backed by China. Or all countries with a communist political system are allies. I'm pretty strong says, is there any way we can help this man? Stirrup says, the funny thing is if the U.S. helped the propaganda machine will say everything he did is for getting a green card. He is a traitor, not a true Vietnamese. What about the UN? No green card there. Sith Ronella. When the State of Democracy report came out, many people attributed it to Trump or some regional politics. That's not at all what this was about. This is what dwindling democracy is all about. This is happening in many countries around the world, sadly. This is dwindling democracy, says Grazing Geese. Vietnam, if anything, has been actually improving a lot. Dissent is not what it used to be back in the day. Your democracy can't dwindle if it never really existed. Tony Shu, 2013, says, indeed, people like to associate Trump with the fall of democracy in the U.S. when really the U.S. was never a democracy to begin with. It's a republic in which the system elects the president, not the people. Hence why Trump still won despite losing almost 7 million popular votes against other candidates. So much information. Vietnam jails activists for 14 years for live streaming pollution march. Hoang Duc Minh had posted footage on Facebook of fishermen protesting against a huge chemical spill from a steel plant. It's from The Guardian. The court in central Vietnam has sentenced an activist to 14 years in jail for live streaming fishermen marching to file a lawsuit against the Taiwan-owned steel plant's spill of toxins into the ocean. Hoang Duc Minh, 34, was convicted of abusing democratic freedoms to infringe on the interests of the state, organization, and people and opposing officers on duty following a trial on Tuesday by the People's Court of Ninh An Province. Lawyer Ha Huy Sun said fellow activist Nguyen Nam Phong was given 2 years in jail for opposing officers on duty. During last February's live stream on Facebook, Ben commented that the fishermen were stopped and beaten by authorities. Sun said Ben told the court that he had made the comments, but he denied committing the crime because what he said was true. The court said his comments were untrue and slandered authorities. Reuters reported that the 14-year jail term is one of the toughest sentences to have been delivered against an activist of Vietnam. The $10.6 billion or 7.6 billion euro steel complex owned by Formosa Plastics Group, which includes a steel plant, a power plant, and a deep-sea port in Ha Tinh province, discharged toxins such as cyanide and phenol during a test run in April 2016. It killed massive amounts of fish and other sea life along more than 200 kilometers or 125 miles of coastline, devastating fishing communities and tourism in 4 central provinces. Plant owner has paid $500 million in compensation. The chemical spill, one of the country's worst environmental disasters, sparked rare protests. Despite economic reforms 3 decades ago that opened up the communist-ruled country to foreign investment and trade, making it one of the fastest-growing economies in the region, the one-party state maintains tight control on all aspects of life, including the media, and has zero tolerance for dissent. 8 people have been convicted and given prison sentences for spreading propaganda against the state over the past month. International human rights groups and some Western governments have criticized Vietnam for punishing those who peacefully express their views. Hanoi maintains that only lawbreakers are punished. Alright, well, I'll talk to you soon.